Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. The Volvo for some reason is acting really weird. Ooh, that sun. Hold on guys. Woo. And ladies. Woo. Alright. It smoked really bad. I know I put a clip in there, you guys saw it in the last video. It's just smoking really bad and stuff. I believe touch my face after touching that dirt. Is the mass airflow sensor. I did pick up a coolant temp sensor for it. It's an original Bosch coolant temp sensor. So I'm letting the car cool down a little bit, and I'm gonna put that in there, see if that helps the issue. If not, I did order one for it. I'm just waiting for it to come in to the parts store. Then we'll slap that in there and hope that fixes our issue. I know it could be a combination of either the coolant temp sensor, the mass airflow sensor, or not having an O2 sensor. So it's definitely sensor related. I also ordered a bung to put in the up pipe so I can put an O2 sensor in it, and I ordered a new O2 sensor just to be on the safe side because I welded on that one and I don't like how funky it looks now. But besides the point, we're gonna fix that issue. I'm doing some research right now because, as you guys remember, we got rid of the diff that's in the S10, the whole rear end out of it. So we need a rear end for the S10. Talked to a couple of guys, someone that has a rear end for the truck. It's a disc brake 2-wheel drive S10 diff, he says, but he measured it and the measurements of it measured up to like the size of a 4x4, which will just make it too wide. It's wider. 2-wheel drive one's not as wide. I got the measurements on my phone. Let me see. I'm waiting for the scrap guy to come pick up all the scrap out of here so I can get the shop cleaned up a little bit. Let me set you guys down somewhere so I have two free hands, you know. Alright, you guys should be able to see me right there. So let me see. Alright, a 2-wheel drive diff is about 54.5 inches long. A 4-wheel drive will be 59 inches long, and the ZR2 would be 63 inches. That diff that I have there that we pulled out of that S10 that we put my diff in measures to the 54.5. Obviously it's a 2-wheel drive diff. The other guy measured his for me, but it's measuring a little bit more, but I don't know where he's measuring at. If he's measuring it the way I measured this rear end, you know. I mean, he's measuring less than what this one is. So I just think he's not measuring it at the right angle, like where I measured this at from stud to stud. So probably gonna have to make a trip over to his house, measure it up and everything, so we can have a diff for this S10. But I'm also contemplating the fact of not getting that diff and just save up for a 8.8, because I would really have to put an 8.8 inside the S10 because it deserves it. And I really want to get this truck done. You know, you can't just hold back on content. I said I want to upload as much as possible, and sitting around not getting things done is not uploading. Can't really do much on the Accord until we get these fittings in, which is going to be after Christmas. So this is on a standpoint. Nothing I can really do here. I mean, there's other little stuff I can do. I can't find the paint to finish painting this car, or I would. Yeah, I mean, we could put piping on and stuff, but really that don't do much without being able to start it. But I want to get this truck going. I want to get an 8.8 in this, so I'm going to probably do some research, see where I can find one, and hopefully we can pick one up here in the next couple days. I know Christmas is like 2-3 days away, so yeah. But this truck will be getting 8.8 in it for sure. I got to finish doing the front end stuff. You guys know I have that box full of stuff over there, and the shop needs to be cleaned up again. But let me do some more research, see if I can find a rear end, and then I'll update you guys. Alright guys, so I called like 6 junkyards or so, 7 junkyards, and no one around me has one. There's one junkyard that says they have an 8.8, but he's like, oh, but it's a chunk, it's independent, not a solid rear end. And he's like, come check it out, but you know, that's like an hour from me, and I don't want to drive all the way over there if they don't have it. If I know for sure it's a solid rear end, then I'll go check it out. I don't mind that. But if he's saying it's a chunk, that's not what I need. So I'm on the good old marketplace, trying to see if I can find anyone that's got one on marketplace, because I can go pick it up. Because we need a rear end for this truck, you know. And once we get a rear end in it, it's pretty much done. I mean, you guys know we already put all the energy suspension poly bushings on the rear end of the truck. So then the truck will be pretty much good for the rear, and then just throw some shocks in it and stuff, and then get the front suspension put together and brake lines, get all that ran and everything. And the truck will be a roller at that point. You just got to finish up the cage, and then start with the engine stuff, all that kind of things. But I need a rear end in this truck, so I don't have one. So I'm gonna keep doing some research, see what I can figure out, what I can find, and then update you guys when I know more, obviously. All right, I know that's kind of off topic from the S10 stuff that we're talking about, but let me know down in the comments, guys, if you think we should just throw some rings and bearings and stuff in this, head gasket, all that. Pretty much just go ahead and get this block rebuilt, slap together, and send it and see how it does. Talk to a couple people and stuff. Yeah, this is pretty bad, but it's all smooth up and down, you know, and things like that. It just got, you know, obviously the little grooves in it, but you know, some people were telling me that, you know, it'd be fine. So let me know. We'll go ahead and clean up the pistons and stuff, put new rings on them, new bearings in them, and slap it all back together. Head gasket, studs, water pump, timing belt, all that goodness, you know. Get the head disassembled, cleaned up, get all this cleaned up, you know. And obviously we'll go ahead and do springs and retainers and stuff in the head and throw the turbo kit on it and send it, you know. So let me know in the comments about that, guys. I'm interested in what you guys have to say about that. So, you know, get this block cleaned up and everything. Definitely needs a water pump. If you can look in there, it's all rusty looking, you know. But yeah, we'll get all that new water pump, oil pump, stuff like that, you know, and give it a good cleaning, because it definitely needs a cleaning really badly, you know. Like, look at that gunk all in there, and then back here is horrible too, you know. So let me know in the comments about that. All right, so we went ahead and put the new coolant temp sensor in. It's down underneath the intake. It's down there. It's hard to get to and weird angle and stuff, you know. But I went ahead and put some, topped it off a little bit. Just more water and some water wetter stuff. So hopefully that helps. But like I said, I'm really sure it's probably between the O2 sensor, if not mass airflow sensor. So if anyone has a mass airflow sensor, 007, let me know. I did order one already from the parts store. It'll be here tomorrow, I believe they said. But you know, if I can get one cheaper, why not? So I mean, it's only like 100 and something bucks, so it's not too expensive. But you know, I'm a cheapie. So yeah, hopefully that fixes the issue. So pipe gonna fit. Woo, clearance, baby. Hopefully that fixes the issue. I highly doubt it, but it was only like 15 bucks for that sensor, so why not put it in there, you know? So yeah. Alright guys, so right now I'm gonna head up to like a dollar store or something like that to get a couple like stocking stuffers for Christmas for my girl and her daughter. So yeah, we only got a couple days till Christmas, so last minute things, you know how it is. So yeah, let's get there, grab what we need, and then probably head back up to the shop depending on the time. Still got to get a couple more gifts too, so I might go get all that done right now, and then yeah, wait for Christmas to give it to them, you know. But I'm waiting for a couple of junkyards to call me back about the rear end, but it's a little after 4 now, so I doubt it will be today they call me back. It'll probably be tomorrow, but yeah, I'm trying to find a rear end. I got the money to get it. I want to get it so we get this truck done, you know, because I sold the rear end out of it and stuff, and I sold the NV3500 transmission and a couple other things that I have that I will need for the swap we're doing in the S10. So let's try and get this part for it. That's really it, you know, just waiting on parts for the S10, or finding parts for the S10 and waiting on parts for the Accord. So that's where we're at right now. Alright guys, so I got all the gifts and everything that I needed to get done for Christmas. I got them all. They're hiding down in the car. As soon as my girl and her daughter go to sleep, I can get them up, try and get them wrapped up so they don't see what's in the box, and then put them on the Christmas tree. And then yeah, none of those junkyards called me, so I'm still waiting on that. Hopefully tomorrow one of them will call me and let me know, yeah, they have the part, how much it'll be, blah 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 blah, and then we'll go from there. I'm still looking on Marketplace. There's a couple I found on there, but they say 88, but they say from a different vehicle, and I don't know if it got to be specific to the Explorer that can work out of like an F-150 or whatever, you know. But I'll do some more research, figure it out, and get some parts for it, because I really want to get that truck a roller soon, so we can go ahead and start with a swap on it, which I'm looking for that as well. But I'm gonna end this video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and like always, please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so y'all get notified when we post them.